Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Eventide Trance. It is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and last time we finished off Trance number 2, which is a great accomplishment. We got ourselves over to Trance number 3. We are ready to go, except, except, it is the first time I've been recording this map again in a few days, and I have started watching some other folks play this map now that I've gotten through the first two trances and pretty much almost all of the obelisks. I felt like I could watch other folks without getting too many spoilers, and I discovered some silly things that I did along the way. And so I want to rectify that, but first, I have a water bucket because I seem to recall that there was water at the entrance of Trance 3, and I would not mind having a water bucket, if such things are possible to obtain. Oh, wow, okay, so it's like this whole area like a guardian temple that's underwater? I don't know. In any case, I'm just going to grab a water bucket because I would like to have one of those things. But we are first going to head back to Trance number 1 and Trance number 2 for some potentially obvious things that I missed that I'm pretty embarrassed about. I have mentioned a few times before how I'm often not good at spotting small details or sometimes big details, especially when you're playing and recording and you have a bunch of things going on. Sometimes you miss some things. Some things are easier to miss than others. But I am going to... Oh, I'm taking the long route. That's right, I had a shortcut. It's been a while since I've been in this trance dungeon. Right, the entrance is like right over there, and so that would have been an easier way to get up here. But oh well. Trance number 1 was the first trance that we beat. It was, I don't know, reasonably straightforward. I do remember that I have another shortcut over here, so this one I'll actually remember to take to avoid the room with the crazy pathfinding creepers that was over here. And let's see, from here... No, I just went the wrong way, didn't I? Where am I? What world is this? I guess this is correct. Do I still need to go up? It's been a while since I've been here. Yeah, here we go. Alright, and here was the crazy summoner who doesn't summon Endermen, but just recruits more zombies that I'd kind of misunderstood. Right, and here is this place that had blown some things up, and here was kind of the final room of the dungeon, where we had to work our way down to getting to the wool. And there was something else in the birdcage chest. Birdcage chest. Other than just... Or, I keep saying the wool. Other than the jukebox record that we needed to get as our victory item. And I just completely missed it. I was so happy to get down here and so happy to get the record that I didn't notice that there is a secret key. Place this lever on the obsidian bullseye to unlock a secret exit, which is definitely not a trap, I promise. Alright, obsidian bullseye must mean this thing over here. And so if we put the lever on the bullseye and pull it, kablam! Oh wow, I even got the lever back? It's just a lever now, it's no longer the secret key. But it is a secret shortcut that, apparently has me need to fall down. I suppose, since I have a water bucket now, I have feather falling, so I wouldn't take too much damage if I did this anyway, but can I do this? Yep. Alright, I still took the damage, it seems like. But it brings me right back down here to the entrance of the dungeon. So there was a secret exit so that you could kind of quickly warp back to the beginning. And I completely missed it because there was just another object inside the birdcage. And I grabbed the record discs because that was the thing I was going after. And admittedly, like, a lever is kind of a small item, like if it's in your inventory. It reminds me a little bit of... For those who watch Terraria, it reminds me a little bit of the eye patch that you sometimes get as a vanity item from the pirates. Because when it's in your inventory, it's very small and dark and just kind of like fades into the background very easily, and you might not notice that it's in your inventory. I did not notice the lever that was in the chest. So the other thing is trance number 2. In this trance dungeon, it is the case that right near the end there was a trap chest that I never tried to untrap or deal with. because there was a bunch of TNT and there was lava nearby. I've got a water bucket now, which can help mitigate the risks of both the TNT and the lava. But I was also thinking about it and realized that I don't remember if 3.2 has ever used prime TNT in a map. And so my expectation is that the TNT would not actually be primed. And since I've discovered the trap, I can probably break it safely. So we're going to try that out, but I'll have a water bucket on hand. So hopefully, if the TNT does go off for some reason, I can cause it not to break all the blocks, especially the chest of loot that I would like to try to get. I hear a skeleton. There he is. Hey, buddy. So we'll go ahead and kill him. And right down here was the trap that I very cleverly discovered by having a creeper blow up in just the right place to expose the TNT, but not actually blow this whole place and me to smithereens. And so what I think I want to do, we have the spawner here, and if I knock out all the torchlight, let's not knock out all of it, but let's put the water bucket right here, so we've at least got some water flowing around the TNT, and then let's try this. Okay, good. I can break the TNT. All right, so I think if I knock out all the TNT that's here, and I'm not sure how much TNT is here, there's probably more, and these are probably silverfish, so I need to be careful. Okay, there's the redstone. Yes, there is more TNT. Okay, and now I can definitely take out the spawner, because I can see all the blocks around it, and this should be safe. Great, so I don't have to worry about that, and is there anything else that this redstone is hooked up to? It looks like just a pressure plate where the gravel or sand or whatever would fall and then set off the TNT. So I think we're safe. All right, and there's the pressure plate sound, but no TNT sound. Okay, great. Oh, diamonds. Fire protection, blast protection. These would have been nice to have earlier in the map. It's still nice to have another set of them, and I'm sure I'll encounter some more fiery and boomy kind of guys. And a regen potion. And the 4 diamonds are very nice. So, we finally get to find out what's inside that chest. But perhaps more importantly, I'm sure some people who have either played this map themselves or have watched others play this map were probably extremely frustrated with me when I got to the emergency escape exit at the back of this area and pressed the button, not once but twice, and decided it was a troll. So you recall there was this crazy tunnel over here, and then there was a button that I could press, and when I did, there was an explosion kind of effect that was coming from the right-hand side of the screen, but I pressed the button again, I looked down, I looked up, I turned back to, I turned back to the left and walked back down the tunnel and did not notice that it actually did give me an emergency escape and open up a hole in the wall right over here. So I don't know what to say about that other than oops, and I'm very unobservant. But I really thought if it was going to be an emergency escape, it was going to go through the wall with the button, as opposed to off to the right. And I had my view frame, you know, just perfect, so that it was just out of sight where this thing opened up. And so I feel silly, but there you go. Now we have actually done the emergency escape and can actually break these blocks to get back down here. So that was something else that I missed from the end of this dungeon. But in any case, I'm going to go back home. I'm going to get re-equipped. I think since I've lost a couple of hearts, I'll go ahead and eat a golden apple to gain those hearts back. And we will take on trance number 3. Given that it appears that trance number 3 is going to be underwater, I think I need to make a new helmet with protection, aqua affinity, respiration, and unbreaking. And so let me put those things together. Had to go through 3 stacks of bottles of enchanting, but that's okay. I have plenty, because apparently it takes 30 levels to put Unbreaking 3, Respiration 3, Aqua Affinity 1, Perfection 4 on a diamond helmet. But that is what I will do. I just realized I forgot to name it. Oh well. I don't know that I'll be repairing it necessarily anyway, but I think that will be a good helmet to wear into the trance, and I think otherwise I'm just about ready to go. Whoa! Alright, apparently there are guardians here, because I immediately got Mining Fatigue 3. Okay, that's gonna make things potentially more complicated. I don't think I have access to milk. There's a bunch of zombies who are interested in the shaman over there. But let's see. Okay, good. Oh, and there's even signs over here. Let's read these. Yeah, I did it. I did the thing. The dreaded water temple. I know I should not have, but I did it anyway. I'm sorry, okay? Anyway, you'll find... Ooh, you'll need to find 3 keys to unlock the record here. Don't worry, I left you some magic books to help you breathe. See, I'm not so bad. Geez, I don't know what all the fuss is about. Okay. Oh, and I never even... Yeah, we walked in here and I saw that there was a chest here and I never even bothered to check out what was inside the chest. And so I should probably do that now. It's probably exactly what I need. Respiration 3, unbreaking, respiration, respiration. I see an anvil and some bottles of enchanting. Got it. Okay, so fortunately the helmet that I made is better anyway. Depth Strider on boots is something that I can't remember if we've seen before, and that actually might be useful as well. But for now, let's just walk through. It looks like, does the water end here again? It does. And so some areas are flooded and some are not, perhaps. Ooh. I like the arrow kind of like pointing on here. Wow. Okay, this looks like it's going to be interesting, actually. And I do see that there are guardians. And those guys, they're no joke. And so I'm probably going to take some damage from those guys. And kind of want to swim. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, I can cut off. They don't have line of sight. It will kill their little laser beams that try to attach to me. I've got ladders, which I can use to gain a breath every so often when I need to. And I have some blocks that with aqua affinity, you know what? I should have brought a shovel if I was going to use these type of blocks. I brought the dirt because I figured if I needed to work my way through it, right, with mining fatigue. Yeah, with mining fatigue, it's just not going to happen. So basically any block that I place, it's going to be a block I'm going to have to deal with for a while. Unless I do some crazy stuff. Alright, well this area does look pretty open. And so let's try not to place blocks and let's just get a feel for how this area is going to go. So there's an arrow pointing up here and there's a door and like some kind of end portal block or something. So let's see what's in here. It feels like it's lit in here. I'm not sure if these things might give off light. These, can't think of what they're called. Alright, we have all the spooky noises from the Guardians, and I already got turned around. Yeah, I think I just came in from there, because I can see the name tag of, like, the trance entrance. I think I hear a skeleton somewhere. And one of these guys is shooting at me. And there's nothing I can really do about it right now. Let's see. Okay, and there's a skeleton somewhere. Just want to get a sense of how much damage it deals. And with my armor, not too much. But it would still be better to avoid the damage when possible. Arrows are going to be very hard to fire underwater. I haven't really thought through any of this yet. Okay, hello. Oh, you look crazy. You're wearing like a guardian helmet on you or something. Do you have thorns? You do not. Okay. So that's nice anyway. I hear more skeletons, but I don't see them yet. I guess they're farther above. Yeah, okay. Well, this seems doable so far. But let's see if we can discover... Okay, here's the spawner. Let's get... Okay, gassed. Got some light near the spawner. There's a lot of skeletons here. So let's run away from the skeletons. Alright, more mining fatigue. And then see... Oh! Okay, here's one of these guys. And if you hit them at the wrong moment, they'll have thorns. I would actually love to kind of practice fighting these guys a little bit. Okay, you have this thing. I might be able to break line of sight with the laser beam. Yeah, these guys are going to hit hard. Let's go ahead and use a splash potion. I just brought some instant health 1. I just want to try to get a feel for this place. And I got some light near the skeleton spawner. Let's try going in a couple other different directions. I don't necessarily see anywhere to go here, though. So the direction that I was just going might be the main place to go, and I still have no idea where the ghast is that I hear. Presumably not in the water, because ghasts, I believe, do drown. And so the ghasts would be drowning to death if they were swimming around in the water for a long period of time. So they're probably in one of these open areas. Does that guy have a diamond sword? Did the other guy have a diamond sword? I didn't notice. I bet he'll deal a ton of damage, actually. Alright, let's try to run up here. It's still spawning more guys. Okay, that guy has a bow. As does this guy. So maybe there's more than one type of spawner here. Let's get more light. And let's see what is around the corner. Oh, this guy is... Okay, you've got the diamond sword. You're dealing some damage. You do not take a lot of knockback, it seems. Creeper. Alright. That's probably going to be bad, because we'll explode into places where the water will open up and make a mess of this whole place. So that's probably not what I want, ideally. So let's instead... Alright, who's shooting me now? It's you. Try to take out a few bad guys. Let's take out the spawner. There's a chest over here, which surely is not a trap. And I think that guy had thorns, because I think I just took damage while I was damaging him, which would be appropriate if he's wearing, like, the Guardian hat, since they have kind of a thorns kind of thing going on. And I've taken a lot of damage. Can I? Yes, I can throw it straight up. So I'm going to throw a couple of these straight up. And then let's also... Oh, here comes another dude. Where did you just spawn from? I wasn't paying attention to notice if there's somewhere else that I need to light up better. But let's jump over here. Let's break this spawner. Oh, I can't break this spawner. Ah, I have mining fatigue. Right. Right. Okay, maybe the ghasts are drowning. Although that sounded more like suffocating in a wall. And over here... I don't think this could be trapped. So what do we have? Ooh, Depth Strider. Protection. Spawn Decoy. Oh, that's clever, because they'll go after squids. Slime blocks and sea lanterns. Sea lanterns and glowstone. Right, those would be valuable things for me to have on hand, I expect. This creeper is choosing a weird pathfinding strategy. Alright, but the Depth Strider is something that I might want to get, and I need to decide if I want to, like, bring in TNT to break blocks, or am I going to gain access to milk buckets, or the moral equivalent of a splash potion of milk, or something like that. Oh, creepers! Creepers! Hey, creeper! Hey, come over here, I have a job for you. Yeah, come follow me. We have important business to conduct. There we go. Look at this. That's how you defeat a spawner. Aha! Okay. So I have at least one strategy cooked up that could work for taking out spawners. I did pick up all these books and things, right? Yes, okay. More mining fatigue. I do not like that sound, because it just kind of comes out of nowhere, it has a visual effect, and it surprises me, and I'm easily startled. Okay, but I could use the creepers as kind of local TNT bombs. So that is one way that I can destroy spawners. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, where are you spawning from? I really need to discover this. Oh, there's one block of a different type. Yep, it's right over here. Okay. And you guys don't seem to be dropping me anything either, so I think... Oh, right. I'm coming over here to mine the block. Guess what, Brian? We just had a whole discussion about how you have mining fatigue and you can't mine these things. But at least it's lit up now. Oh boy, and there's a guardian flopping around over there. So... yeah, I'm gonna have to turn around probably pretty soon, because I don't know that I'm completely prepared for this. But let's try to get a sense of... yeah, that's not a horrible sound at all. Alright, let's see. It feels awful, like, trying to talk over that. Oh, crap. Ah. Alright, I've taken a lot of damage, and I've only managed to gain one potion back in return. Alright, this guardian has got to go. Alright, good. He's down there. He won't be able to jump back up. 3-2 gave me slime blocks. Oh, can you punch slime blocks even when you have mining fatigue? Is that why he's doing this? I can't remember. Yes! Okay. That's why he gave me the slime blocks. Slime blocks are instantly mineable, even with mining fatigue. And therefore super valuable in this area for erecting temporary walls. Oh boy. Against line of sight for the guardians. Ah, that guy has thorns. Right, I need to quit. Crap. Okay, I'm starting to get a sense of strategy here. I still feel like I'm doing kind of a bad job, but slowly but surely we'll make some progress. And I'm going to put a slime block there just to even out the floor a little bit. Okay, and I got a little bit of light in here. What do I have around this corner? Nothing quite obviously yet. I have an infinity bow, so I'm happy to use arrows. So many bad guys, though. And I really don't want the creepers exploding, just because I really don't want all the water pouring in. Alright, I have a feeling this will be a little bit of a slugfest. I'm going to run out of torches shortly. Let's just see. Okay. It might have blown up a spawner, so that could be a good thing. Here comes another one of these guys. What is the best way? Actually, the best way to deal with you would be to see if I can get you to fall down here where you can't climb back up after me. Can I do that? Oops, I took fall damage. And you're not going to jump down here now, so that doesn't really work. And a guardian just shot me in the back. Alright, so I'm going to need to find his spawner. Presumably it might be kind of marked the same way as the others, with kind of like a one distinct block on the wall, so I should keep an eye out for that. Okay, that guy's dead. Creeper did blow up a spawner over here, so that's great. Here's his spawner. Okay, great. Okay, so we're actually in good shape in that room right now. And yeah, I could use creepers to blow these guys up too. That's another way that I could take less thorns damage. But I think now... Right, I need a creeper. Yeah, blow this thing up. Thank you. Some loot on the ground. Loot on the ground. Some of the loot got destroyed, probably. I might have managed to pick it all up there. Okay, so I'm making some progress. I'm getting a sense of this place. The gas noises are horrible, and I need to go back for more torches anyway. And so I'm going to... Yikes! Okay, tons of guardians there. Suggests a guardian spawner. I'm going to head back home, get some more torches, think about my strategy a little bit, and we will return.